and welcome to our debate on Talking Europe. I'm Armand Georgian at the European Parliament in Brussels. Imagine using an EU-wide app to pay your bills, check in at an airport, rent a car, or upload a medical file. You log in with a unique lifelong ID number. To some, this probably sounds very convenient, much like traveling easily across borders with a digital COVID certificate that's recognized everywhere. To others, it's the stuff of nightmares, a digital prison of permanent surveillance and control. Either way, plans for an EU digital identity are coalescing, with a common toolbox expected to be unveiled this September.
First of all, let's remember that for years, Christine Lagarde and everybody else, both here, foreign and domestic, have said that any worry about a CBDC is just a conspiracy theory. They have silenced, they have discredited anyone who warned of the dangers of this. But now, all of a sudden, I guess we all forgot that, because now they're ready. And the stakes cannot be higher. I'm telling you, 18 to 48 months, our whole world is going to be different. They are ready to launch this now, and the stakes for privacy, free markets, and individual liberty, especially anybody who kind of likes the Constitution, they're at risk, okay? This is a really dangerous pivot that is going on right now, and I think it should fracture our alliance. Anybody who's advocating for small government, personal freedom, hey, privacy, I don't think you should be in bed and defending those who are going down the road of Europe right now. Okay. Back in 2020, the European Central Bank said 86% of all central banks are working on this right now. Oh, okay. Then she said in 2024, there's a 2-year pilot. But now she said there's a rollout coming for digital currency from the Central Bank of Europe. So it went from conspiracy to reality in a year. Love how that works. And we're all just supposed to not notice it. Okay, so here's why this is so dangerous and something you must pay attention to. I am convinced that ASI, digital currency, that's all found in the Bible. I mean, I'm in Bible territory here, specifically the last part of the Bible. These are the tools that appear very much like the tools foretold, that will be employed by the Antichrist to snuff out anyone who dares to say, I'm really not with him. China has already done this. They launched in 2020 with their digital yuan. It tracks everything, and that gives you your currency, but it also gives you the currency to be somebody in good standing. If you don't do exactly what the state tells you to do, you're tracked, you're monitored, and guess who doesn't get to go on an airplane? Guess who doesn't get to take the train? Guess who can't go into certain buildings? You, because you're no longer in good standing. And it gets worse and worse and worse until you are literally living on the streets only because you disagree with the government. Don't believe me? Look it up. Now, the U.S. is not far behind. We have got to pass, and Donald Trump said he would sign it. We have got to pass legislation right now. No central bank digital currency ever in America. No digital passport ever in America. Because we are already working on a digital dollar here. Europe's move is not isolated. It is a chess move. Well, they're doing it, and China's doing it, and we better do it. Otherwise, we're going to be left behind. I want to be left behind. There's going to come a time you're going to hear me. Well, you may not, because, well, you probably will. Maybe. I don't. There's going to become a time where I'm going to be like, the Amish have it right. Maybe we should all be Amish. Now, I might be just saying that in a barn with cows and people who are all dressed in black. I don't know. But there's going to come a time where I'm like, I think we should all get out of here and go the other direction. CBDC, central bank digital currencies, they're digital dollars or euros, and they're issued by central banks. It's like Bitcoin, except not. Here's the big difference. This will replace your cash with what are called programmable, trackable tokens. Programmable meaning, hey, we have inflation for gas, or we don't want you buying so much gas because we've got to reduce emissions. Who's an essential person that needs to go to work? Everybody who has money in their bank that's not deemed essential, you no longer can fill your tank with gas. It won't work at any gas pump. Okay? That's a programmable currency. Every single transaction from buying bread, paying rent, everything is programmable by the state. Now they say, oh, there's not going to be any data access. That's a conspiracy theory. I don't believe you on the conspiracy theory anymore. You've lied and lied and lied and lied. And by the way, in Parliament, when they were talking about this maybe in 2018, they were arguing that we can't pass any of this until it's programmable. It must be programmable. And that means the government can cap your spending, block purchases because, can't buy fossil fuels, freeze your account because you're no longer in favor with the government, and free markets die.